All right, so my name's Daniel Berg. I'm a Distinguished Engineer at IBM, and I'm going to take you through what we've been doing with DevOps services with IBM BlueMix. So first off, we've been talking about the whole developer experience. The developer experience is changing. A single developer with his or her editor can do some amazing things. All developers love their editor and can do amazing things with them. Software is driving the world. However, with the advent of Cloud Foundry and the ability now to couple your editor with a simple terminal window, with an SDK that allows you to interface with the cloud, be able to push your changes directly from your desktop to the cloud, you now have a running application interfacing with services. That developer is now a hero. They can do amazing things. But heroes need friends. You can't do things alone. It's too hard. Applications get big, they get more complex. You need your friends around you. You need to participate a little bit more. So you got this app, you got a hero, a developer, he's got a bunch of friends. Problem is, they're thinking, how am I going to work on it? You've got your app on your Mac over there and doing great things and pushing things around. I want to participate a little bit. What am I going to do? I can go work with your application, but how do I push some changes? How do I interface? How do we work together? So this is really what the whole IBM BlueMix DevOps experience is all about. We're focusing on the developer experience. We're focusing on developing services, tools for the cloud, in the cloud, that are enabling rapid software delivery. So we've got IBM BlueMix built on Cloud Foundry. So we've got this great platform with all of these services available to developers. And what we're adding to that catalog, and what we have added, is the ability for development teams to start interfacing and sharing and using code and working together. Starting off with, of course, hosted source control. You've got to have a source control. You've got to have a way to share what you're developing. So we have a hosted Git repository as well as a Jazz SCM. We also work with GitHub if you've already started interfacing and using that SCM system. So now we've got code available in the cloud. We also have, for those teams to start collaborating, how do they communicate with one another? We've got agile planning and tracking. You can start identifying tasks. You can work with your tasks. You can start planning out the development activities. And we've got in the tool, directly in your browser, your editor. It's right there. I was actually at the Impact conference Innovate conference last week up on stage doing a demo. And prepping for the demo, I was actually changing code in my iPad because they stole my computer. But I was able to do it. I was able to get to my workspace because it was all in the cloud available to me. Once you have your code and you're developing your code, you need feedback from your community. How good is it? Is it operating well? Is it healthy? The Cloud Foundry platform provides some of this for you. But within IBM and IBM BlueMix DevOps services, we provide additional monitoring support and analytics and mobile quality assurance. So if you're working with a mobile device and you want to get feedback from your developers, you want it right there in their device. Remember, it only goes arm length away, right? It's always there. So let them open up and provide feedback directly in their iPad or in their mobile device. And then lastly, if you're developing all these tools, you need a process to make sure you can rapidly deliver it. So we've got the delivery pipeline services that automate your build and your deploy. So now we've got, with the IBM BlueMix DevOps services, support for pizza box teams, right? These teams, everybody on the team's a hero. The team, everyone working together to deliver fantastic applications. So these are, again, tools in the cloud for the cloud, completely integrated. All you do is you sign up and it's available to you. There's no setup, there's no maintenance, there's none of that. You just go to the cloud, you sign up, create a project, and you start coding. You start developing right away. The tools are in there. Here's some examples. The web ID, all in your browser, full access to your source code. You start editing it, you move to another computer, bring it back up, there it is, all ready to go. You never lose your context. You don't have to worry about being tethered to a machine. The agile planning, new capability we just brought online at Innovate last week. We're really excited about this. It's a new interface, new way of exploring and gathering and organizing work and backlogs and putting them on your sprints. And you don't have to do a lot of activity around that. There's no setup. It's just there available to you. And then our delivery pipeline, which has the hosted build automation capabilities and hosted deploy automation that has full trigger support directly in the background. So as you're checking in code, that's immediately triggering a build. That build runs, if successful, immediately triggers a deployment. So you get rapid feedback. So what I ask is everybody get involved, keep coding. Go out, sign up, IBM BlueMix, sign up to the IBM DevOps services. The URL's on the bottom. Definitely get involved. Thank you.